Cazot, portrait by Jean-Baptiste Perronneau, born around 1715, died 1783. The Adoration of the Golden Calf by Nicolas Poussin, a classical French painter from the 17th century who spent most of his productive career not in Paris, but in Rome, on the fringes of the prominent schools of the era. A canvas by Nicolas Poussin that tells of the discovery of Moses. Very nice. Perfect Harmony by Jean-Antoine Watteau. The Scale of Love by Jean-Antoine Watteau. Born in 1684, died in 1721, French painter, one of the first in the Rococo style, inspired by the Commedia dell'arte, who loved to depict theatre and festivities in his paintings. The Emperor Napoleon I, or Bonaparte as we English prefer, painted by Horace Vernet. A canvas by Vernet, The Battle of Montmirail, France's campaign of 1814, the last embers of the First French Empire. Horace Vernet, The Battle of the Hanau, which took place in 1813, the beginning of the end for Napoleon despite this victory. The Battle of Genappe by Horace Vernet, one of the victories of the French Revolution. A Beautiful Landscape by Boucher, Françoise, a master of colour in the Age of Enlightenment. The Billet doux by Françoise Boucher. Monsieur de Norvin's portrait by Jean-Auguste Dominique Ingres, 1780 to 1876. A portrait, Madame Moitessier, by Ingres, who was also a violinist on the side, like myself. The Triumph of Pan by Nicolas Poussin. A canvas by Joseph Vernet, my great-great-uncle. Horace Vernet, my ancestor. Magnificent, this landscape at sunset. Portrait of a Woman by Perronneau, French school, pastel on paper. French Painters Gallery. The Toilet of Venus by Diego Velázquez, who was considered, along with Francisco Goya and El Greco, as one of the greatest artists in all of Spanish history. A Peasant Boy Leaning on a Sill by Bartolomé Esteban Murillo, 1617 to 1682. Christ Driving the Traders from the Temple, canvas by the Spanish master El Greco. Christ Healing the Paralytic at the Pool of Bethesda by Murillo, one of the most important figures in Baroque painting in Spain during the 18th century. Jacob with a Flock of Laban by Josep de Ribera, also called Lo Spagnoletto, or the Little Spaniard because of his height. The Vendramin family, venerating a relic of the True Cross by Titian, a Venetian paper, died in 1576, leader of the 16th century Venetian school of the Cinquecento. La Tela Real by the great Spanish master Diego Velázquez, 1599 to 1660, painter from the golden century of Spain. It depicts a royal boar hunt. An Apostle, Josep de Ribera, 1591 to 1652. This canvas by Tiziano Vecellio, better known as Titian, is an allegory of prudence. It reads, "From the past, the man of the present acts prudently so as not to imperil the future." Wise advice. The Lamentation of the Dead Christ by Josep de Ribera, a Tenebrist painter. The Adoration of the Name of Jesus, El Greco, 1541 to 1614, Spanish painter from Crete, belonging to the Mannerist school. A lovely painting by Murillo, impressive. the Spanish Painters Gallery,